next day there was a blizzard. It was horrible stuff. Anyway, the people of Massachusetts, Boston, sent a lot of aid and everything at the time. So the next year, as a thank you, the people of Nova Scotia sent a Christmas tree.
Okay.
A big giant tree. So that's where the tradition comes from, and that's why is every year we send a Christmas tree to Boston, and that's why.
Oh.
Is to thank them for helping us out when we were down.
Well, that's cool. When are you going to send me a Christmas tree for thanking for all the things I've done for you?
Well, oddly enough, Al Qaeda put a fucking into that.
Oh, really?
Because I know people around here that used to grow Christmas trees and such. And then every year, this time of year, they'd cut them down and bundle them all up. And they would head down to the States with them to sell them on tree lots.
Right.
But when Al Qaeda happened, you can't get into the States now with just a load of trees. Like all that black market money.
Oh, right.
They don't let you do that anymore because when they started to investigate fucking Al Qaeda, fucking they found all these ways that they were making money inside the U.S. So they shut all kinds of shit down. So now if you show up at the border with a load of Christmas trees, you have to have a bill of sale of where you're headed with them. What guys used to do is literally just show up down there and say go to some hardware store and tell the hardware store guy, listen, I'll give you so much a tree to sell my trees in your lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why would the hardware store guy care?
Maybe maybe that, you know, I'm kind of looking, I'm looking for a better job with benefits. Oh! Hello? Hello? I think he's got me on mute. All right, well, we'll be back after this then.
You don't have anything to hide, do you?
No, officer. Well, I don't consent to any searches, sir.
This could be one of the most important lines you may ever have to deliver in your entire life.
I don't consent to any searches, sir.
Darrell remains courteous, but is not intimidated by this all-too-common tactic.
If the dogs find anything you're not supposed to have, I'm going to throw your ass in a jail cell overnight with some very bad men who would love to do some very bad things to two skinny boys like you two. Do you understand your choice?
Your rights do not disappear just because an officer threatens to call in the dogs. And refusing a search does not give the officer the legal right to search or detain you.
RuckusWorld.com.
I walk up to the police in Detroit City, and I'm like, excuse me, officer, I'm trying to find some weed. And he's like, shit, so are we. Why don't you roll with me? We're gonna go around pulling over some minorities. That's what I'm talking about. Get up in the police ride, crack a 40 ounce inside. Nigga, we be getting high. Me and the cops roll around going 60. When we see a drink ass bitch, we gonna tell a hoe to drop them two. Go cops, get the dogs, let's go fuck with old folks. That's right, let's get high and pull over black guys. Get buzzed, smoke some drugs, bitch, I'm rolling with the buzz now. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Smoke rocks with the cops, let's go storm the barber shop. Sure is nice being white. Just kidding, black guys. Waving guns, have some guns, bitch, bend over, we the buzz. Oh, pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. So we pull up the police car right up to KFC, and we're like, give me a chicken sandwich, a waffle fries for free. But everyone ran out the store, and we're like, hey, come back here. I'm just hungry. I won't search you for no crack rocks, Nick. That's just awful. Get up in the police car. Police unleash the dogs. Dogs are chasing people down the road. Bark, 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 bark. Me and the cops driving down the town. Try to find someone brown. Pull over someone brown. Let's pull over someone. Go cops, get the dogs. Let's go fuck with old folks. That's right. Let's get high and pull over black guys. Get buzzed, smoke some drugs. Bitch, I'm rolling
honestly can't tell the difference.
Go cops, get the dogs, let's go fuck with no boss. That's right, let's get high and pull over black guys. Get buzzed, smoke some drugs.
This is a very special shout out to Imagine Your Name Here. We appreciate your support, and that's from the bottom of our heart.
Okay, we're back. Joe had an emergency call, apparently, right, buddy?
I did. It was an emergency.
But
There was a jumper.
very, very professional. Just went about his business, put himself on mute. That's how you get it done, right, buddy?
How you get it done, pal?
That's right. So
I gotta find something here for you, though.
Okay, what are you gonna find?
You keep going, I'll find it. You keep doing your thing.
All right. Well, we're playing the artist of the week now. Just a little disclaimer: the artist of the week is Ruka Ali. The views of Ruka Ali are not those of Uncle Bobby Radio, Shillbilly Internet Radio, or Spreaker.com. Ain't that right, buddy?
They're my views.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to say that because there's about 10 more songs and it gets worse.
I don't care.
He goes after everybody. Everybody's he's got an Obama song. He doesn't really talk shit on Obama. He makes fun of him a little bit. You can tell he just says outrageous shit just to be outrageous. You know what I mean?
Unintelligent shit.
Yeah, just to get a rise out of people. You know. Talks about smoking crack. Obviously, the guy's not smoking crack. I wouldn't think so. Doesn't look like
real Lush Limbo fucking supporter of this guy.
Yeah, he doesn't look like much of a rock smoker to me. He looks like he might have done too many hits of acid in his day. Definitely.
Stupid.
I like him. The guy's gold. And I also don't believe that they're his opinions either. He's just being goofy. You know what I mean? He's just breaking balls.
I think he's a dick.
I like break balls comedy. I think that's what I'm gonna start calling it. Breaking balls comedy. You know, I like the agitators. I really do. You know what I mean? I think it's funny. You know, I think it's very important that I don't believe that you should make fun of people unless you can make fun of yourself as well. You got to be able to.
Can't laugh at people, Bobby. You got to laugh with them.
Well, and that's the problem is you can, when you're laughing with people, not everybody's gonna laugh. You know what I mean? For instance, the Kid Chris show with the Asian song, which an Asian sings. He thinks it's funny. The Asian singing it thinks it's funny. And this guy wrote into the show that I play the Asian song a lot, and I think it's funny. There's Asians out there that think it's funny, but there's one guy, which doesn't make much sense to me. He sent them an email complaining about the song. Said he's been listening to the show since he was 15 years old. Now he's in his, he's in his 30s or something. Like, he's been listening to the show for 10, 15 years, whatever, however long, pretty much from the beginning. And I just can't imagine it being the truth, because the guy supposedly listened from the very beginning of the show, and now all of a sudden he's offended because he's Asian and they made a song about Asians, and he doesn't think that particular song's funny. But every song he did about white people or black people or
well, that guy's just a suck.
Right. When they made, he had to, if he's heard it that long, he's been a listener for that long, he's heard the songs making fun of, Arabic people and all that. So all that was funny, but when they do an Asian song, that's not funny.
I can't side with that guy on that.
Right, because if you're going to laugh about, this comedy is, it's pretty basic. Like, if you're making fun of other people, you can't get, and you can laugh at that, you can't get mad when they make fun of you. Like, or your particular genre. It's just not, just doesn't make any sense. For instance, when I laugh about, a song about black people or Asian people or whatever the race may be or the culture, I also laugh when they do songs about white guys and how, we all don't know how to play basketball, and we have little penises and all the things they say about white people. We smell like wet dogs, some of them say. That shit's funny to me because it's true to an extent, and to another extent it's not, because it's all stereotype comedy, and it doesn't apply to everybody. You know what I mean? Not all white people are rich.
Come here, Debbie. I want to touch you in a degrading way. And don't you dare pretend you don't like it.
Not all white people have small schlongs. I've seen many pornos where the white guy's quite well endowed.
Yeah, that's just because there's a black man in the woodpile.
Oh, is that what it is? Not all black men have large penises. Not all black men choose.
That's because there's a honky in the woodpile.
Do you think so? You think that's what it is? So, but there's a big stereotype about black people, how they don't go down on women. I'm sure that's not the case for everyone. I know for a fact, because our very good friend of the show, Boo Boo, he goes down on women. Of course, he dates white. He dates white women, and he's got to adapt.
I like going down on women.
Yeah, I love it.
It's my thing.
Yeah, well, we got to learn, because us small penis guys have to learn to compensate.
Well, and it's just easier.
Yeah.
Let's face it, it's just easier to get down there, kiss it in the right spot, touch it, rub it up, give her what she's looking for, and then hop on and finish yourself.
Exactly.
It's just easier that way.
It's way better that way. I think I'm
my ex-wife. I can get my ex-wife off and get me off inside of 10 minutes every time.
I think I'm gonna get the head trimmers out and take care of Liz tonight. She said, "Ew." Oh, she said, "I don't think so." Why not? You know you like it. My little lizard tongue I got. That's what I'm talking about. Getting the head trimmers and then. Well, I'm not gonna smother myself, for God's sakes. I gotta trim her up.
It pokes. That's why it's curly, so it don't poke you in the eyes.
Is that right?
That's right.
That's God's design.
That's why pubic hair is curly, so it don't poke you in the eyes.
Well, she's got a point. She said, "You blame me for not wanting him to come near me with scissors." She's got a point there. How about I just throw a bottle of Nair on it? Ooh, I bet you that would burn. Oh, now she's getting mad at me. Told me to stop talking about it. Don't make me play my song. It's a jungle down there.
What's wrong, Debbie?
I said I bought you something.
What'd you buy me?
I don't understand what it's got to do with fishing. It's a cutlery, but it's considered a fishing product. I think it's more a camping product.
Get more, save more, fish more. I don't.
If you read the back, it says quality fishing products. I mean, that would be like.
I'm mad. I'm so mad at Spreaker. Like.
Canadian Northern, that's not like a dollar store thing.
That's like actually a pretty cool little setup.
That's why I picked it up. It was